Whether you're looking to move to the Colorado Springs area and you're wondering what type of parks they have for your little or mid-sized children, or you already live here and you're so tired of being around the house, you're like, "Oh, I have 4 kids, and sometimes my wife and I, we're just like, we've got to get out of the house and hit a park somewhere." So I'm going to tell you about 13 awesome parks in Colorado Springs that you may or may not know about because you don't know what you don't know. Let's check them all out. I connect with people just like you every day to help them discover where to live and invest in real estate and sell property for top dollar when the time is just right for them. My name is Leif Jacobson. I'm an ex-cop turned realtor, also known as Safe Leif. If you're new to this channel, subscribe so you're first to learn about Colorado real estate and cool parks just like this. We're going to cover 13 parks today in the Colorado Springs area. I'm not going to ask you to wait till the end for the best one. I'm going to give them one of the best ones right up front, which is John Venezia Park. It is unbelievable. It's a multi-million-dollar complex just put in the last few years. It's right in Briargate on the north side of Colorado Springs, just off of Union Boulevard. So it's modeled after a ranch theme. It's kind of 7 parks in one. There are multiple large pavilions and picnic areas. There's shade shelters, and it is a sports mecca. There's an artificial turf field. It's probably the biggest artificial turf field I've ever seen. It's 3 soccer fields, 3 full soccer fields, all in one big field. It's got basketball courts, hockey rink, 4 pickleball courts, which are busy almost all the time. Even when it's freezing in the winter, people are out there playing pickleball. There's hardcore pickleball competition going on there. There are several multi-use fields as well. There's also the watering hole, which is a splash pad, which is open during summer months, and the corral, which is a large, kind of universally accessible playground with ranch theme that's geared toward kids age 2 through 12. It's accessible as far as the swings and elevated pathways, accessible play panels, and accessible slides. There's rubber surfacing, really nice kind of grounds there. There's also a sandbox, and it's extremely popular. And there's a tree swing there. It's a very popular park, and it is outstanding. It's gorgeous, it's very well kept, and it is really high end as far as parks go. The next 4 parks we'll cover are called the Storybook parks, and they're in a neighborhood called Cordera, which is on the northeast side of Colorado Springs, just north of Wolf Ranch and east of Highway 21 or Powers Boulevard, however you refer to it. So the first one in there, which is the second park we'll talk about, is Wild Rumpus Park. So like I say, it's right in Cordera, just off of Cordera Crest Avenue and Horse Gulch Loop. It's a 16-acre park where the wild things are. It's a book I grew up on. That's the theme in this park. It's concrete monster footprints, Max's scepter sculpture. It's very well maintained. There's swings and slides, climbing structures, and seesaws. The third park we'll talk about is Castlewood Park. Happy Meadows and Lizard Rock Trail is the intersection where it's located. It's next to Happy Meadows Park. It's a 3.2-acre park. Alice in Wonderland is the theme. Pretty fun sculptures and vibrant colors in the park. It's pretty well designed that way as far as the atmosphere, kind of the vibe it gives off. It's great open space. It's oversized and undersized sculptures and play equipment give children and adults an illusion of being really big or really small. A winding sidewalk themed after the Cheshire Cat's tail as well circles the park. The fourth is Happy Meadows Park. It's also in Cordera. Happy Meadows and Lizard Rock Trail is the intersection there. It's next to Castlewood Park. It's 2.4 acres as far as the size. Charlotte's Web is the theme here. So it's barn themed as far as the play equipment. It's large friendly spider sculpture, large pig sculpture, challenging climbing web there, and a combination half-court basketball and inline skating rink. Spring Rider Horse Corral and mini apple orchard. The fifth is Fo Fum Park, right at Emerald Lake Lane. It's the newest Cordera themed park. Jack and the Beanstalk is the theme. They've got cornhole, there's ladder toss, tetherball, 3 holes of disc frisbee golf, human foosball, kind of macro scale foosball, and 3 large vine play structures. Shade structure, benches, there's a grill there, golden egg sculpture, and instructions for all the games that you can find online. The sixth park we'll cover is Panorama Park, which is on the south side of town, down in an area called Security Whitefield. It's down by Fountain Boulevard and Powers Boulevard. It's a 13.5-acre park. It's a $5.5 million renovation, which was completed in August of 2022. So it's really well done. Picnic area, sand play area, roller slides, toddler area. There's a rope ninja warrior course, rock climbing area, adult exercise spot as well. So stuff for adults also. There's basketball courts, a skate park, dirt bike trail, splash pad during the summer months. And patrons compliment the clean and well-maintained restrooms. A lot of restrooms at parks are not so nice, so it's really nice to go to a park that has super clean restrooms that you can feel confident using yourself as well as with your kids. The seventh park is Cottonwood Creek Park. This is also on the northern side of town. It's just off of Rangewood Drive and Dublin Boulevard. They're enclosed portalette restrooms, picnic tables, playground. It's popular sledding and ice blocking hill. There's awesome hills there when it gets snowy and icy. There are 4 huge soccer fields, 3 softball and baseball fields, and tennis courts. There's inline hockey court and disc golf course as well. It's a full 18-hole disc golf course. There's walking and running paths that are wheelchair accessible, and the YMCA Recreation Center is right next door. It has an indoor pool there. This is basically the place, if you have your kids play sports at any point in Colorado Springs, you're going to be taking them to Cottonwood Creek to practice at some point. There's lots of fields, and they break up lots of the fields into kind of junior fields as well. So chances are you're going to be using Cottonwood Creek if you have kids who play in sports at any point. 8th park is Nancy Lewis Park. It's kind of a centrally located park just off of Fillmore and Circle and Union. It's an 8.9-acre park it's handicapped accessible. There's croquet and a putting green. There's sand volleyball court and a playground. There's fitness equipment and scavenger hunt wall. There's a picnic shelter and a beautiful waterfall area and pond with lily pads and ducks when they're in season. A fun fact as far as Nancy Lewis, she started working for the Parks and Recreation Department in 1966 as a $1.29 an hour part-time recreation worker. She became a head of the department in 1987. For 40 years, Nancy lived working and volunteering in Colorado Springs for the parks. The park was named in her honor in 1997, and she passed in 2020 at the age of 79. The 9th park we'll talk about is Memorial Park. Central to Colorado Springs, it's at East Pike Peak Avenue and Hancock Avenue. It's 196 acres, 5.3 miles of trails, 1.6 miles of bikeways. A park that honors those who've given the ultimate sacrifice. Fallen Firefighters Memorial Park is right there. On the northwest corner of the park, there's a memorial dedicated to the firemen and other emergency personnel lost in the line of duty. Memorial Park hosts events every year, such as the annual Labor Day Weekend Balloon Festival. If you've never been to this balloon festival, it's so awesome. There's all kinds of not just normal shaped hot air balloons, but ones in all sorts of animals and shapes and sizes. There's dozens and dozens of balloons lifting off all around you. It's a really cool experience. It starts really early in the morning, but it is worth getting up midsummer to go down and check out the balloon festival. There are 5K events at the park, Fallen Hero Memorial Services for fallen firefighters, peace officers, and veterans. There's bicycle criterium races and annual dragon boat races. There's a velodrome for bicycle racing. There's a roller skate racing track, picnic shelters, large group area, horseshoe courts, and a multi-use court, and there's also a great skate park there. The Sertage Ice Center is an NHL-sized ice skating rink that's located down there as well. It's 35,000 square feet. There's seating for up to 2,000 people during large events. The Ice Center is open to the public most days. It offers group discounts, lessons, and the opportunity to participate in child or adult hockey. Prospect Lake is right adjacent to it as well. It's 1.25 mile paved trail around the lake. It's great for walking in a circular fashion there. There's fitness stations located along the trail. There's a swimming beach there. You can swim. So anytime during the summer, you'll see people swimming down there in general. There's motorized and non-motorized boating there. There's water skiing, paddleboarding, 2 fishing areas. There's 1 wheelchair accessible fishing dock as well. There's a beach house down there, indoor and outdoor learning spaces, outdoor gathering area with boulder seating, rentable outdoor great room for community events, beach volleyball, food and beverage items for purchase from local concessions, and paddleboard rentals. The YMCA Recreation Center is right down there as well. There's a fitness center, CPR classes, and lifeguard classes, a 25-yard indoor pool that offers open swimming lessons as well, and a nice hot tub. The Swing High ADA Playground is right down there as well. It connects its outdoor themed equipment with ramps children of all abilities can enjoy. The highly textured, nature-inspired features treehouse, log slide, log tunnel, harness swings with back supports, elevated tables, accessible activity panels, and accessible pathways. A fun fact, the Olympic silver medalist in gymnastics and longtime Colorado Springs resident, Michael Dussier Farrell, is a huge advocate and leader in creating this playground as universally acceptable. Her oldest daughter, Abby, was born with spina bifida. Abby attended the University of Illinois and achieved 4-time academic All-American at the National Intercollegiate Wheelchair Basketball Tournament. The 10th park we'll cover is America the Beautiful Park, central or downtown Colorado Springs on Semino Drive, known for Continuum. It's visible off of Interstate 25. It's one of the largest sculptural fountains in the United States. It's a 40-foot sculptural fountain, 366 jets spray down in an arc around this thing. It's an incredible view of Pikes Peak from here, looking right up at the base of the Rocky Mountains. Multiple paved walking paths. America the Beautiful Fantasy Playground. It has hammocks, spinner bowls, turntables, and interactive art pieces created by local elementary schools. Park number 11 is Acacia Park, also central or kind of downtown Colorado Springs at Tejon and Bijou Street. It's the heart of downtown. They have activities all year round. It's originally named North Park, created in 1871. The first park in the original town site of Fountain Colony, which was later renamed Colorado Springs, at almost 3.5 acres, 1901. The name changed to Acacia Park. There's ice skating in the wintertime. It's open annually, November through January. Tickets for a 2-hour session are about $10, so it's pretty fair, and it's a really neat ambiance down there with a real ice skating court. It includes your skates and that rental fee. Children 4 and under are free with a paying adult. Sessions are available daily through 9 p.m. for the most of December. Uncle Wilbur's Fountain is down there as well. It's a splash pad that's open during the summer that's located in the southwest corner next to the playground. This unique fountain is also a moving sculpture. The tuba player and his pet monkey rise from the top of the fountain to play jazz tunes every quarter of an hour or so. There are free summer concerts down there as well. The 12th park is kind of wilderness park style, which is called Pulpit Rock Park. It's in the northwest of downtown Colorado Springs side, just south of Interstate 25 and Woodman. Austin Bluffs open space is encompassing there as well. There's no playground, but there are beautiful views and it's a cool wilderness area. You can choose several trails, including 5.2-mile moderately challenging trail or a loop trail that goes around the exterior as well. It's a very popular area for hiking, mountain biking, and running. It's open year-round. It's beautiful to visit anytime. Dogs are welcome in the park, but they do need to be on a leash. And the last park we'll talk about is just south of Colorado Springs, so it's just outside the city, but it's worth an honorable mention, is Bear Creek Regional Park. It's the 21st Street and West Rio Grande Avenue as far as the location. It's a huge park at 545 acres. It's right at the foothills of Pikes Peak. There are 10 miles of multi-purpose and non-motorized trails, picnic pavilions, multi-use playing fields, tennis courts, playgrounds, archery range, horseshoe pit, volleyball courts, basketball courts. Bear Creek Dog Park is there as well. 25 acres of off-leash dog park specifically. It's El Paso County's most visited park site with more than 100,000 visitors per year. It includes a 2-acre arena for smaller and senior dogs. There's areas for dogs and people to wade and play in the creek. The drinking fountains for dogs, dog washing area, and public restrooms and fresh water for dog owners. Bear Creek Nature Center is down there as well at Bear Creek Road and 26th Street. It's open Tuesday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. There's interpretive programs, special events, guided and self-guided tours, and media presentations that are offered all year long. So there's 13 different parks in and around Colorado Springs, one just outside Colorado Springs. There's lots more parks and of course dozens we could talk about, but I just kind of handpicked a few that you may not have known about. I'd love to hear your comments if you want to comment below or tell me about other parks you'd like to see covered in a video. Maybe there's a whole other theme video that I can do that'll cover different parks, and I'll even give you credit if you give me a bunch of resources there to put that out there for you. So reach out by text, call, or email. I'd love to hear your input and feedback. I want to do videos that are providing value to you and not just be a guy who's just talking all day long here. I really want to provide good value. Use me as your resource guy for all things real estate and all things local to Colorado Springs. Catch you on the next one.